Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing my Aries today. This is going to be for now until approximately September 16th, 2020. It's going to be a general reading. It should apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Cross watchers. For the most part, the message is for you since you're the one that's watching. Sometimes. It will not always resonate. Okay, my Aries, let's do this. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Aries the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. The Seven of Wands, huh? Standing up for yourself. Good for you. You guys had to put your foot down, huh? I could definitely see that from you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 3-card spread. I'm going to use this deck right here. This is called the Wizard's Tarot. I will clarify with the Gilded Royale Tarot, whatever. That description is down in the... My goodness, tongue-tied all of a sudden. All that information is in the description box below. Okay, so overall, my Aries, what I was feeling for you guys. A sense of losing hope, losing faith about being selected, or holding on to someone, something, some situation where you haven't received the feedback that you wanted. Some of you guys might have found out that you were somebody's option, or this is what they found out about you, something like this. But there was some kind of ending. Some of you guys are having a hard time with that. I can feel your pain. Constantly thinking about why or how it happened. This was someone that you guys had a lot of love for. My condolences if this is someone that has recently passed. It was a very divine connection, soulmate type of energy. And you guys are really missing them. And if, hopefully it's not the case, right? But it feels like that energy of they could still be around, you know. I pray. But it feels like you might feel like you've lost them. Like, will they come back? Or they feel this way about you, like having lost the hope and faith of ever reconnecting or coming back together. I don't know what happened, but apparently it's feeling pretty hopeless. It's temporary, okay? Let me tell you. We're going to get right to your reading. Well, I already said that and we didn't, but we're going to get to it now. Your first card is going to deal with your recent past. Shuffle, okay. Which could be last year, last month, last second. It could deal with a person, a place, a situation, one of those, none of those. Something like this. Aw. You have the Ace of Cups. For some of you guys, this ended before it started. It was like getting back together if this is someone you've already been with, because some of you guys were trying to heal something from the past. So I would have to assume that this is someone that you already knew. Or if you guys believe in, you know, past lives and all this, it could have been someone you haven't met, but you, there's some connection here. You might have seen them and it just felt like you just knew them. But it seems more like, obviously, if it's a rekindling, it's someone that you've already dealt with. That's someone that you had a lot of love for. You could have tried to work on things like, hey, let's, you know, get back together. Let's start fresh. And as soon as it started, something happened and it ended. So it's like it ended before it started. Could have been some information that came to the light that you didn't know about, that didn't know about. Maybe it was being kept hidden. mostly for, obviously, they figure that if they figure if they figure this out, we're not going to be able to get a chance to get back together. But something came to the light, obviously, for some of you. Okay, and for others of you, this is actually someone that you knew from your past, maybe from your childhood, or when you were younger, you know, college, I don't know what else, before, right? And they came back into your life. And now you're not sure if you want to go through with this because you're still trying to heal. It seems like there's a bit of two people, like someone came into the picture and you still had someone else you were thinking about, and they kind of could have both, came back, and now it's like, well, who the heck do I choose? We shall see. Let's talk about your present energy. So because this is a new baby, congratulations, a new addition to the family. Present energy, you have the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is your ships coming in. Some of you guys, this could have been a long distance relationship. Long distance. You've been calling in your soulmate. They came through and it's like, now what? It could have not been the right time. It seems to be that way. Not always the right time. Others of you, this has to do with your career. Okay? Which is a good thing. That means that you have found, the message for you. The message is having the courage to be true to you. So some of you guys have found the courage to do something totally different from what you would have expected to do. You might have wanted to do it before, but it wasn't paying enough, or again, not the right time. And now you're being guided to go for what this is that you've wanted to do, that you would love to do, that you see yourselves doing for a long time. But it's taking courage to start this up, whether it's a new career, something different, obviously. And others of you, this has to do with like creating. So this could be something very creative that you've been recently. It could be a hobby, had a lot of time, extra time to do, or decided to go for, and you're realizing that, hey, you don't mind doing this as a career. So it's a little bit of, keep your day job for now and then work at this when you can, but you're falling more and more in love with whatever this other thing is. It could be in the arts, it could be painting or writing or singing. I don't know your life like that, right? It seemed like it was very far-fetched idea, very out there, like wishful thinking type thing. Others of you, this is you doing an amazing job, let me tell you, at those positive affirmations, the law of attraction. You're seeing how that is actually it works. It works. If your intentions are for your greatest good, it's working. You're getting a lot of feedback in that direction. Let's get more info. What you thought couldn't happen is happening. Okay. Then you have the Tower. What the heck happened? The Tower in your near future. Okay. So for some of you guys, this has to do with the love triangle. Yes, I have to say it. And that's the Tower moment. To be true to you and to really be with a person that you love, that you've always loved. This facade kind of seems like needs to be broken down. I don't think it's very hard. It's been crumbling. This is something that is not solid, very unstable, not built on truth, not built on loyalty. It could have been at one point, but you know, things happen, and now you don't want to be there. Maybe you haven't wanted to be there for a long time, or your person is doing this. But ultimately, the Tower, believe it or not, is a good thing, because it allows you to break down all that just isn't working and start fresh from the beginning, and start building upon something that is on solid ground, built on a solid foundation, built on trust, built on loyalty. A building, a place where you can live and be comfortable and not be afraid that it's gonna, you know, be broken in any second. You laid that foundation, you built it, so you know it was built the right way, with the right person, with the right organization. So this apparently is very necessary, and maybe that's where that having the courage to be truly you comes in. Beneath the deck, you have the Queen of Swords. Yes, you gotta be this chick right here. Gotta be a little bit cold-hearted. You could be dealing with a air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. It doesn't have to be a queen, it could be a king. You could be taking on the energy, or have this in your natal chart. The Queen of Swords is someone that is cutthroat. They don't stand for any BS. You can't lie to her, him. They see that lie a mile away. This is someone that has gone through a lot. They call her like the divorcee, the widower. You can't trick her, you can't lie to her. She sees through you. Very intuitive. And she doesn't let emotions get to her. She's above that. She sees the whole picture. She doesn't let anybody warm her heart and maneuver themselves in their, you know, with the kind words and the flowers. Nope. She has that sword, and with that sword, she cuts away with people, places, situations that she doesn't get along with, she doesn't resonate with, or she feels that are in some way gonna impede her progress or threaten her stability, which she has worked for so hard. This could be a single mother that is, or single father, you know, someone that has already gone through everything, trials, tribulations, divorce, maybe another divorce, and is tired of playing the games, not into the real romance. I mean, would love it, but knows that most of the time people say what they need to say just to get to what they want to get to. This could also have to do in a work situation where you try to be the nice person, try to accommodate everybody, try to make everybody happy, try to be fair, and they took advantage, and they continue to take advantage, and this made you mad. It's going to make you mad, and you had to basically, you know, tell some people off. They don't like it. You might be the boss, and it seems like taking advantage of your kindness type of energy. So it's like, we're not friends. We're not friends. I'm the boss, you're an employee, or, you know, we just work here. We don't have to love each other. You do your job, I do my job type thing. Okay. Cutting away. Are you for me or are you against me? That's the type of energy she has. If you're not for me, then definitely you're against me. Somebody's showing some fake love then, huh? This Ace of Cups is not all it seems. Pretending. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, too many cards. Let's do that again. What is this Ace of Cups in your recent past? Okay. You have the Ten of Cups. This is amazing. This is ultimate joy, joy, bliss, bliss. All this. This is rainbows and butterflies and sitting around just chilling. Is there kids there? There's no kids, but there's some ducks and there's some cats. Oh, butterflies and bees. Okay, so All right, this changes the story a little bit. Some of you guys are afraid that this is a little bit too good to be true then. They're offering you this cup, but you've been through so much. Some of you guys maybe, this is more, I guess, like for singles. For singles where you've kissed a lot of frogs, right? So it's kind of hard to believe that this cup actually has something in it. But you're feeling a certain type of way. This is happiness. This is wanting to offer the home, wanting to build a solid foundation, wanting to make you wifey, make you, husband. Do they do that? This could also have to do with a family situation, bringing a family back together, a reunion of some sort. Definitely a baby. Is there a new addition to the family? And then your next card is the Page of Cups. That goes right there. Okay. Now, no wonder you can't understand this. Because look, here's the cup. Here's the promise. I can give you the world. Here's the cup that they're offering, right? Cup of love. Here you go. But it's in reverse. That means there's nothing in that cup. You're dealing with somebody that's a smooth talker. They are good. That's why you had to build this type of energy over here, where it's like, no, I see your little cup. Cup ain't got nothing in it. You could be dealing with someone that is very immature. So then they're very good at convincing. Maybe that's why you guys figured out that you're not the only one that they offer this cup to. You might have figured out that you were an option. And, they were so good, so romantic, so caring, so nurturing, so all this, that you kind of might have been a little bit upset with yourself. Like, how did I let this little kid, this immatureness person get through to my heart? I lowered the drawbridge for you. And you didn't bring me nothing. So, you dealt with someone like this. And for some of you, there's someone actually coming in and trying to offer you, but you're expecting them to do the same. Obviously, plug it in accordingly. Not everybody's going through the same thing. Yeah, it's hard to believe. Clarifying the Three of Wands is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Libra energy, possibly. This is one-sided. This is not fair. So you guys, distance yourself from them. They distance themselves from you. Or it could have been a long-distance relationship. So you can't really see what's going on when it's long-distance, right? A distant memory, even. It was equal at one point. It was fair. And then slowly started taking advantage of the other. Where, at first they would be so helpful. And they would pitch in. And, they would give and take. And then as time went by, they started giving less and neglecting. Or they feel that you did this to them. Where you used to say, I love you every day. What happened? You used to bring me flowers like every Friday. What happened? We used to have date night. What happened? Also work related. At first, it was a good job. Good job. You got next on the promotion. You got seniority, so you deserve this. And then it's like other people started coming in, and maybe younger people, I don't know how old you are, but they started giving preference or favoritism to others and less to you. And forcing retirement. Forcing retirement for some, I don't know what that means. Regardless, it was a long time ago when things used to be fair. That's why this Tower moment is happening. Then you have the Three of Pentacles, upright. This is collaborations, coming together, working on something, teamwork. when it's at work, somebody had to lay the law and put aside the favoritisms, and basically it's like, look, we all work here. If you want to continue to work here, you all need to get along, and we need to do this together, teamwork. If you're not with it, then bye. That would be a good boss, right? Now, if they're not doing that, some of you guys created your own tower moment by getting yourself out of there. I mean, if you can't work with these people, if every week is a tower moment, there's no point. Others of you, if you're already in a relationship, you're already married, you already have a home, you've been with this person for a while, but your relationship became distant, you kind of grew apart a little bit, this is an opportunity that is being brought up to work at this. This is like a mediator. This is like counseling, a support group, something like this. Realizing that this that we got going on here, it's crumbling. It's about to, fall apart. So, are you both willing to work at it? I feel like you have, though, but it's like a last minute, like a last resort. Maybe the other side or your side, somebody never wanted to work on it, or they thought that, counseling was stupid, or, we can figure this out on ourselves. You don't have to tell your mom. We don't have to tell so-and-so to get involved. Obviously, there has to be a third person to be the mediator, to, have each side talk, and then give that constructive criticism, and not necessarily being involved in your love life like that. Like, they don't know you like that to be able to give. Okay, let's put it like this. If you ask your sister to, be the mediator, of course your sister is going to be on your side, right? Or you ask the brother of them, going to be on their side. There's bias, so you need some neutral person here that can help bring this together if you want to bring it together. But if you bring it back together, you have to tear it apart and have that heart-to-heart. Some cutting words, yes. Not like what you hear. Both of you might have been avoiding these certain little things. But really tear it down and be willing to start from the beginning. Clean. No lies. No third person. Because for some of you, there is some kind of third person. Again, doesn't even have to be romantic. Just that freaking third person. Third situation. That mother-in-law. That father-in-law. That nosy neighbor. I don't know. Beneath the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Amazing. So it's very possible. You see that? It's very possible, but you both have to be willing to do this. Whatever situation this is. You could be working together with a coworker. And something about this company or this place, you both, it might be like helps a lot of people. So it's kind of not the company, but the people working. So it's like, look, we want to help these people. Let's say like a hospital. We don't all want to quit because we don't get along. These people still need us. So could we just come together and like freaking do our job and put the stupidness aside? This is a solid offer. A compromise. A compromise for some kind of peaceful resolution. Others of you, this has to do with some kind of real commitment. Let's start fresh, from the beginning, from the ground up. Let's give equally. Can't be putting all my money in. You got money too, put in your money. Again, did I say a baby? In addition to the family? That could be a change. Oh, for some of you, someone is asking to have a child. Like, if we have a child, it's going to solidify our relationship. Yeah, don't do that don't have a child just for that reason. Because we all know it doesn't work out. It'll be nice and beautiful the first year or two. So they hit that terrible twos. And then it's going to, don't put a child in that situation. Unless the child's already coming, then hey, make it work. If you can. I can't tell you what to do. But this is good. This is the beginning of something possibly very amazing if all sides agree. If all parties agree. New financial beginning even. Maybe money was the issue, and now it's like we have to strategize, re-strategize our money situation a different way. Okay, my Aries, so now this is a butterfly oracle card, if I can get it. That's too many. What the heck? This is your advice. That's a lot of advice. Well, I'm going to just tell you what they want to tell you. Realizations and epiphanies. So there's some stuff you're realizing, and you're going to have some moments of clarity like, oh, okay. It's probably that tower moment. Adult children could have something to do with your life, you know. They're that third party getting all up in your business. And I'll tell you something about retirement. Maybe it's just time to retire, and this has been a difficult situation where it's like, hey, I can still work another 20 years. Hey, you're as old as you feel. Right? Let me read one of those. I'm going to do the realizations and epiphany because I can't read them all. Excuse me, my throat is killing me now. The changes you're experiencing are influenced by external processes. You've been recognizing important truths, and now you're questioning parts of your life that you once took for granted. You've arrived at some new insights that are making you reconsider your previous choices. What you once felt comfortable with now makes you uncomfortable. You receive this card as acknowledgement of this development and also as guidance to your time in making life decisions and adjustments. You receive this card as acknowledgement of this development and also as guidance to take your time in making life decisions and adjustments. Do your research, get support, and adopt the changes as you feel ready. After all, you don't want to increase your stress levels with any radical shifts you're not prepared for. Now that you've had these realizations, you make positive changes at a natural and healthy pace. Your new outlook will lead the way without stress or worries. So this could have to do with the need for some meditation, part of your spiritual growth, channeling, and growing apart in relationships. There you go, my Aries. I hope that made sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And please press the like button. It really helps me in my algorithms. YouTube has been tripping lately. And if you haven't subscribed and you like my style, press subscribe and the little bell thingy so you can be notified. And if you want your own personal private reading, my information is in the description box below. Okay. Thank you. Bye.